Hello, my name is Jon Boerner, and I am running for President of the United States of America. I am running a genuine grassroots campaign and would like to invite you to take a look at what we have to offer. I am confident that I can manage and correct the systemic problems within our federal offices, as well as the foreign diplomacy abroad. My team is composed of highly capable and passionate people who are motivated to bring our nation back from the edge of the cliff. I have worked as a leader in federal government for over 30 years. I have had the privilege to serve my country in the U.S. Air Force, the Department of Defense, and the Department of Commerce. I've served my country with honor, and I'm always willing to serve when called upon. I have never wavered in my oath to uphold the Constitution of the United States. I have both the knowledge and the experience to solve the problems our nation currently faces. The broken border, rampant inflation, stagnant economic growth, a self-inflicted energy crisis, and the fact that we are on the brink of war. Amid this backdrop, our nation is being distracted by polarized rhetoric, while these detriments to our society continue. I want to help our nation overcome the divisions within our governing bodies. We as a nation need to regain our voice once again. The conversation at the dinner table can change to one that is helpful, not resentful. For far too long, politicians have run on rhetoric about problems, while my campaign is committed to running on solutions to the serious problems our nation faces. We as a nation can bring dignity and respect back to the Oval Office. The broken border is a complex issue that has been dividing our nation in terms of politics, policy, and morality. However, the solution must be a combination of compassion and security. We need to find ways to strengthen our nation's security while also showing empathy to those who are seeking asylum to our country. While there is no easy answer, if we show compassion and respect for both sides of the issue, we can come together and find a solution that works for everyone. My border policies will ensure that migrant crisis is treated as a refugee crisis. We have a plan that will involve the State National Guard in refugee containment and habilitation facilitation. This will benefit the U.S. by equipping states with proper crisis management training, helping them to better prepare for future issues. This can also be a great way to help tackle homelessness all over the country. With the right programmatic approach, we as a nation can address two issues with these policies. Inflation has become a major problem for Americans, and it's time we find a solution. Investing in small businesses on Main Street can be the answer to reining in the rampant inflation everywhere. Additionally, investing in small businesses will support local communities, creating an even stronger economic foundation for everyone involved. The future of America's high-tech industry needs to be light and agile, and I will bring about policies that will help retool the high-tech industry in the Rust Belt and promote agile manufacturing across the entire nation. I will rebuild our supply chains and bring us better in line with our closest trading partners while opening up new trade avenues in other places around the world. This will bring about strong economic growth within our borders and reduce Biden inflation overall. At the same time, new trade opportunities will ensure stability for other nations, enabling the U.S. to continue its diplomatic mission abroad. The economic stagnation caused by the pandemic has been a real concern. As the nation recovers from the impacts of the global pandemic, it is essential to create policies that will drive immediate economic growth and prosperity. I have a set of policies that are designed to get America back on its feet quickly, while also creating an environment of long-term sustainability and peace. These policies will focus on creating jobs, investing in industry, commerce, agriculture, and technological innovation. With these measures in place, America can be sure of a swift return to pre-pandemic levels of prosperity. The world has been facing an energy crisis for some time now, and it's becoming more and more apparent that we must take action to move away from unsustainable systems. Fusion power has made great strides recently, offering a viable and cost-effective replacement for outdated energy sources. Not only is this alternative less expensive, but can also provide more of a reliable source of power compared to that of traditional methods. We should challenge the petroleum industry to change their shale extraction process so that we can become a leader in noble metals needed for fusion power plants. Doing this will make sure that we remain acutely competitive in future energy markets. Additionally, we can ensure that the petroleum sector remains intact and is used as a primary export for the nation. This will ensure that America stays fast and firm and as the world's technological innovator. However, because we are the most advanced nation in the world, we are on the brink of war with other nations that are wishing that desire, and they want to acquire that title from us. However, if we work as a nation and remain vigilant, our country can maintain its position as a leading civilization for centuries to come. Appointing a competent diplomatic corps is the key to establishing long-lasting peace with other nations. Non-interventionism is the best approach when negotiating peace deals, resolving border disputes, and making meaningful social and cultural transformations. However, the risk of armed conflict is always imminent. And with a Democratic White House in control, it could lead us straight into the war with the two largest nations on Earth. This would be catastrophic for the whole world. We cannot allow foreign parties to put the American people into another war that would end all wars. The last thing that I would want to do is commit your sons and daughters to a world war while we need to heal here at home. Ignoring the mistakes and accomplishments of our forefathers would be a disservice to them. These are the tenets of the Republican Party, and they are strongly committed to preserving our nation's safety. Just as I wish to preserve life, liberty, and freedom for all people of the United States, the GOP party wishes to preserve the vision that our founding fathers had. I am for we the people. Let's make that statement meaningful again. Thank you very much for having me here. I appreciate your time.